When applying Kapton tape to a razor spine, this is the method that I usually take. The wedges are going to create a little bit more difficulty than the straight based spines. If your wedge has a slight saddleback to it, I use 1 centimeter wide Kapton for any spines that are curved. So I take the first piece of Kapton, and this gets applied to just to one side of the wedge first. So at the heel portion of the spine, you load the tape and aim the tape straight down and lift the razor up into the tape. Just like that. So if you aim the tape straight down the spine, it helps eliminate any creases, and you get a good coverage on the portion of the spine that's going to touch the stone. Flip the razor over. Basically do the same thing. And it helps if you're little ambidextrous here. Here again, anchor your Kapton tape at the heel portion of the spine and aim the tape right down the spine of the razor, and you'll eliminate the possibility of creases. Once you've done that, flatten the tape onto the spine, and beyond the spine where the two pieces of tape join, just pinch it together, and it can be floppy like that. It doesn't have to be trimmed to the shape of the spine, the saddleback, and then you just trim that off. That's essentially it. So that's for irregular straight razor spine. For just a regular straight razor spine that's more symmetrical, I use the 2 centimeter wide tape. Here again, anchor it on your bench or your tabletop, whatever you're using. Load the tape at the heel portion of the spine in the center, and then just lift up the razor into the tape itself. And that way it'll be generally straight. If there's a correction to be made, you can do that right here. It's as simple as that. You don't want to have to do the whole taping again. Then for folding and down the tape, I usually start in the middle, both sides of the spine. Just start in the middle and start moving out towards the edges. And that way you can avoid any creases or bubbles. Once you've done that, check both sides, and then just clip the end of the tape off. There might be other types of razors that I'm not familiar with, the kamisori. Actually, I could do a kamisori. I've honed quite a few of those. Let's set these aside. With the kamisori, it does help to have the 1 centimeter wide tape. Because you're going to treat both sides of the kamisori individually. So here again, load your tape at the spine, or at the heel, load it up, and you're all set there. Turn the razor over, and on your kamisori, I had a little wastage there. On the kamisori, the configuration of the omote side and the uro side are a little bit different with the bevels, so here you really only need to cover just that middle portion of the kamisori. And one more time. At the spine, you just fold it over. Once it's beyond the horizon of the spine, there won't be any issues with the tape flopping around. So that should do it. So there's 3 different razors.